Welcome everyone to part 2 of our lovely Hatha Yoga class. My name is Susan, so if you want to try this one, let's get going. All right, so again, the breathing is in through the nose, out through the nose, nice long, full, smooth breath. So just relax, do what you can, listen to your body, all right? Don't overdo it. All right, so we're gonna start from our mountain Tadasana. Feet are hip distance apart, standing nice and tall, anchored to the floor, being aware of your posture. Relax the shoulders. Let's take a few breaths into our nice strong mountain. Now while we're here, I want you to do a little checklist. Go through your body looking for tension. Wiggle your toes if you have to. Check your knees and your thighs. If they're tight, just let it go. Maybe your abdominals, your belly, let it go. Your buttocks, your shoulders, just let it go. Roll them out a little more if you need to. And if you're not sure how to do that, make that part of your body as tight as you can, and then you have to go to the opposite. So just as you let it go, that's what it feels like to release the tension. All right, breathe. So from here, let's take another breath. Starting to feel nice and calm and relaxed. Roll the shoulders out a little more if you need to. Roll them forward and backward. Loosen things up. All right. And every time you roll the shoulders out, you're starting to release the tension into the shoulders, into the neck, into the upper body, but also increasing circulation into the upper body as well. All right, so I'm going to show you a nice little stretch. We do our cat and cow, usually on our hands and knees in our table position. I'm going to show you a nice cat and cow standing position. So the cat and cow is a nice stretch specifically for the lower back, all right? So from here, you can have your legs a little bit wider apart if you want. I want you to bend your knees just a little bit. You can fold over, keep your back straight, put your hands right here on your thighs. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna inhale, I'm gonna round my back, I'm gonna exhale up. All right? So let's do it together. So actually, let me talk about the breath. I did it a little wrong there. Let's inhale up. So get a little bit of a C-scoop spine, look up to the ceiling, and exhale as you arch the back, chin to chest, belly button to spine. And just keep going up. It's not a big movement, but it's a really nice little gentle release of your lower back, especially, if you've been standing around a lot and you've got a little ache in your lower back or it's a little tight, just do this. Nice. Standing cat and cow. Perfect. And from here, come back up to mountain. Roll it out, all right? That's a little exercise you could do pretty well anywhere, and it's just loosen things up a little bit. All right, let's go right into our flow, coming to the front of the mat. Let's inhale up, exhale, inhale into a gentle back bend. Let me back up so you can see me here. Reach, stretch it out, breathe, keep that breath going. Preparing for our ragdoll, take a breath. On the exhale, hinging up the hips, soften the knees, swan dive down and hang out. And this is our ragdoll, lengthening the spine, releasing the shoulders, stretching that back out. If this makes you dizzy, just come up halfway. You can put your hands here if you want. One more breath. Exhale, come up nice, all the way up. Perfect, all right? So I want you to come to the front of your mat, all right? Roll the shoulders a little bit more. And now we're gonna prepare for pyramid with the right leg. So take a breath. On the exhale, step back, right leg. Nice big step, all right? Backwards on a bit of an angle. Again, check your alignment. Ankle, knee, foot, toe, everything is lined up, keeping your knee nice and safe. Rock back and forth. I want you to make sure that you feel nice and secure, anchored to the floor. You're not going to slip and slide. All right. Hips are square, shoulders square. Let's go. Inhale up. Exhale. Take a breath. Exhale, hinging up the hips, fold over, hands on the knees. So this is engaged pyramid. Your head is level with your spine. You're looking at the floor. If you can, leg is straight. If this is terribly uncomfortable, soften your knee if you have to. This is a deep stretch for the hamstring. You can feel that. Now, those of you who are a little bit more flexible, stronger, you can get into full pyramid. I'm going to go sideways so you can see me a little better, so stay where you are. Preparing for warrior one, take a breath. Exhale, bend the knee, find your lunge, push yourself up. Warrior one. Make sure you can see me here. Now, nice and tall, perfect lunge. You should be able to see the tip of the toe from the tip of the knee. Challenging your balance. From here, prepare for pendulum. Take a breath, exhale, stay with your lunge, come down. Now this is going to work the shoulders. Inhale forward, exhale back. Mobility, range of motion of the shoulder. Do as best as you can. If your shoulders are tight, you don't have to have a big pendulum. Inhale, exhale. Perfectly balanced again. Nice and strong. Exhale. Inhale forward, keep your lunge, windmill, right arm over, warrior two. Your body will turn slightly to the right, arms are shoulder height, looking at the tips of the left fingers, straighten that spine. Breathe, warrior two. Nice and anchored to the floor. One more breath. On the exhale, straighten left leg, turn your feet to the right. 5 star. Try to relax your knees and thighs and your buttocks if they're tight. Let's get into our sun god. This is a squat. Arms stay where they are. Take a breath, exhale, squat down. Keep your back straight. Little fire in the thighs. Breathe. One more breath. Exhale, 5 star, push yourself up. Relax those shoulders. Preparing for warrior two with the left lunge, take your breath. Exhale, turn the feet to the left, find your lunge. Back is straight. If you find your shoulders get tired, bring your arms down a little if you need to, all right? But not any higher. Pyramid, next exhale. Exhale, bring your right arm down, straighten left leg, come back to pyramid. Engaged on the knee, or a little further down. One more breath. Exhale, bend the knee, come up nice and slow, all the way. And step forward. Perfect. All right, roll the shoulders out. Okay, let's see if we can do that again. Exactly the same thing, all right? We'll try this side here. Now, whenever we're doing these standing sequences, if you find there's a position that's a little bit too much, or you can make little adjustments as well, but always be aware of your alignment. For one thing, make sure you're safe and you're comfortable. And if you find it's a little too much, come back to mountain, and you can skip the position if you'd like. Wait for the next one. It's up to you. All right. Let's go. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale into a back bend. Try to relax. Just breathe. Focus on the breath. Preparing for ragdoll. Take a breath. Exhale, swan dive, hinging at the hips, soften the knees, come down and hang out. Just let gravity pull you down. This is a wonderful overall stretch, whole body stretch. One more breath. Exhale, come up very slowly, reverse the blood flow. All right, roll the shoulders up between if you need to. All right, let's prepare for pyramid now with the left leg. Standing nice and tall. Make sure you come to the front of your mat so you have lots of room, all right? Take a breath. On the exhale, step back, left leg. Now adjust the width of your stance to make sure that you're comfortable. Some people like to have a wide stance if they have long legs. Some have shorter, people have shorter legs. Back foot's on an angle. Again, check everything is nice and lined up. Always being aware of your knee. Your knee's not torquing in or out. Nice and safe. Rock back and forth. Feel nice and anchored to the floor. All right, let's go. Inhale up. Exhale. Take a breath. Exhale, hinging. My head is level with my spine. I'm looking at the floor or looking at my toes. Engaged on the knee. Or you can go a little further down if you'd like. Again, make the adjustment. If this bothers your knee or your hips or your back to have a straight leg, bend your knee a little bit. You can do that if you'd like. Warrior one. On the exhale, bend the knee, push yourself up. Slowly. Relax those shoulders, breathe. Find yourself a little drishti, a focal point, something to stare at that'll help you concentrate, help you relax maybe. And some people who are a little bit more advanced in their practice, you can try doing these postures with your eyes closed to really challenge your balance. Let's try our pendulum again. Take a breath. Exhale, come down. Halfway. Inhale, forward. Exhale. Range of motion, mobility of the shoulders. Keep going. Inhale. One more time. We're going to come into warrior two. Take a breath or inhale forward. Push yourself up. Keep your lunge. Windmill. Left arm to the back, right to the front. Back is nice and straight. Go this way here. You can see me. Shoulders are relaxed. Looking at the tips of the right finger. Preparing for our sun god. Take a breath. Exhale, straighten right leg. Turn your feet to the left. 5-star. Feel that breath. It's long, it's smooth, and it's complete. Let's prepare for sun god. That'll be your squat. Arms stay here. On the exhale, come down. Straighten that spine as best as you can. And let's really get a lot of fire into those thighs. Nice strong legs. Five-star. Next exhale. Exhale, push yourself up. Relax those shoulders, breathe. Warrior two. On the next exhale, right lunge. On the exhale, turn your feet to the right. One more breath. Preparing for pyramid. Exhale, straighten right leg, windmill, left arm down, pyramid. Engaged on the knee, or a little further down if you'd like. One more breath. Exhale, bend the knee, come down. Back to table, come down nice and slow. And let's get ourselves to a seated position. Come down nice and slow. All right, perfect. So we're gonna try a nice little posture now. This is called our boat pose, all right? So the boat pose, I'll give you a couple of different ways to do this. And this is gonna get a little fire in the belly, working the abdominals, working the muscles in your back, especially your lower back, all right? So, and a balance, challenging your balance. So let me show you this one here, and I'll give you a couple other ways to do this. Now, very important that your back stays straight, and your neck is long and you're looking forward. So you're not like this, rolled in. Straighten that spine, all right? We're gonna rock up. Elbows wide, holding onto the back of your thigh. Now we're going to bring our legs up here. Now, if you find that's a little too intense, just bring your legs up here, here, even if you just hang out here, don't worry about it, all right? You're still working the same muscles, okay? So just relax, do what you can. Now, it's very important, like I said, to have your back straight. If you're a little bit rounded and if that's as far as you can go, don't worry about it. But using the strength of the spine, the muscles in your back with your core muscles, it's gonna keep you nice and level and balanced and you don't roll over, all right? So again, do what you can. This one here, we're gonna do this one twice. Hands behind, elbows wide, back is straight, rock. Take your breath. Exhale up. Now the progression to this one here as you get stronger is to be able to release the hands, hold on to the legs, look up to the ceiling or look at your toes, breathe. One more. Exhale, come forward. We're gonna have a little rest and then we'll do it again. Open up your legs, just bow your head. Rest your arms, round your shoulders, breathe. Give the opportunity to rest your belly a little bit too. One more breath. Exhale, come up. All right, roll the shoulders out, bring the knees up. Now if you can, let's see if we can do it again. If you're tired, just stay put. Just stay in your staff pose if you like, all right? Let's give it a shot one more time, rocking up. Even if you just stay here, you know, just do what you can. Big breath. Exhale up. One more breath. Exhale down. Now, take a little rest. Just relax. Perfect. Now from here, we are going to get onto our backs. So bring yourself up slowly, roll the shoulders out, bring the knees together. Let's lay on our backs, all right? All the way down. Come down. Back is nice and anchored to the floor, shoulders are relaxed. I want you to straighten the left leg, keep the right one bent. Let's do a single leg stretch. Take a breath. On the exhale, bring it up. Big hug. Just relax and breathe. The closer you bring your knee to the chest, the deeper the stretch you will get. Releasing the thigh, the buttock, pelvic floor muscles, the lower back, the hip, of course. One more breath. On the next exhale, let's counter pose very gently. Reposition your legs straight in the right one. Bend the left one. Adjust your back and your shoulders so you're nice and comfortable. When you're ready, on the exhale, bring it up. Big hug. Focus on the breath, the sensations of the breath. This is the same breath you've had the whole time we're together. One more. On the exhale, release. Now I want you to bend the right one. Let's give a hug to both legs. Big breath. Exhale up. Big hug. And I want you to rock from side to side. Let's lengthen that spine. Let's really give ourselves a beautiful back massage. Just rock and breathe. Give your back exactly what it needs right now. Beautiful stretch. Let's do some little circles to the left. Focus on the lower back a little bit more. And little circles to the right, releasing the lower back. Knees to center, soles of the feet onto the floor. Let's do another one. Let's do a reclining bound angle pose. Put your feet together, just like we did with our butterfly at the beginning. I want you to let your knees fall open, arms on the side, and just relax. Just let the hips go. We did a little bit of hips in part one, so this is a nice little stretch. Releasing the inner thighs, the hips, the pelvic floor, groin area, even into the glutes, into the buttocks. Just relax, just let it all go. Let your body sink into the ground. Breathe. Reclining bound angle pose. One more breath. On the next exhale, I'd like you to bring those knees together very, very gently, very slowly. Let's straighten the left leg again. Now, right foot on top of the left knee, very gently. Bring up the left hand, put it on the right knee. Right arm, stretch it out, shoulder height. Preparing for supine twist pose. Take a breath, and on the exhale, as you look over the right shoulder, pressing the right knee to the left. Now, this particular one is focusing on the spine a little bit more, but you get a bonus stretch into the right hip area. So if you want a deeper stretch, you can push on the knee a little more or less, make that adjustment to what your body needs right now. Now pay attention to how your left leg feels. It should be completely relaxed. You should be able to wiggle your toes. There's no pressure, no tension at all. And the right foot is gently resting on the knee, so that knee is nice and safe. Breathe. One more breath. On the next exhale, slowly release. And let's counter pose. Straighten the right leg, bend the left one. Left foot on top of the right knee very gently again. Bring the right hand onto the left knee. Left arm, stretch it out, shoulder height. And on the exhale, as you look over the left shoulder, gently pressing on the left knee to the right. Again, make the adjustments to what you feel, what your body needs. If you want a deeper stretch, go a little more or less. Come out of it if you'd like. These stretches we do at the end of the class are so nice to do. If it helps you relax to fall asleep, or maybe just do a few of them to get yourself out of bed in the morning, get the kinks out. They're wonderful. Try to keep the breath involved with it as well. One more breath. On the exhale, slowly release, and I want you to straighten the leg. Inhale, arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, let them fall over your head. And I want you to stretch your body out, fingertips to the tips of your toes. Make yourself nice and long, just stretch it out. And heavy and relaxed at the same time. Let your body sink into the ground. Breath is flowing. Finding that place of peace and quiet, maybe of serenity on your mat for one more breath. On the next exhale, bring your hands to the side of your body, palms facing the ceiling. Hands are open to receive guidance from your higher self. And let's prepare for our closing Savasana, meditation, relaxation, reflection time. However you choose to bring this into your practice today, resting comfortably in your corpse pose. At this point, if you'd like, you can bend your knees for comfort if you want to lay on your side. Some people like to have a blanket or a little sweater to put on like a blanket, or put your socks on if you need to. Find a place that's nice and comfortable for yourself. Now that we're resting in Savasana, let's take a minute to thank ourselves for our practice today. Let's take a moment to scan our body and our mind for any remaining tension. Let's let compassion melt away that tension into our mat. It's important for relaxation to have a tension-free body and a tension-free mind. All that energy is flowing, energy which is our life force. So listen to your inner voice. It's so much wiser and kinder than your logical brain. It often whispers the right answers. So make sure the decibel level of your ego is low, and preferably muted, so that you can always hear your inner voice and be guided by its. Let's take a couple of minutes to embrace the silence in the room and in our mind. Let's go visit that place that speaks to us, where the stillness within holds the proper questions and all of our answers, where our truth is our identity. Sat Nam. Let your mind, your body, and your soul absorb the vibrations of the bells, bringing your own energies to its appropriate frequency. Slowly bring yourself back into your space, back into the room. Wiggle your fingers and toes to bring life back to your body. And when you're ready, very slowly and very gently bring yourself back up to our cross-legged Sukhasana position, or any seated position at this point that's comfortable for you. Take your time. I know it's hard to get off the floor. Sitting nice and tall, and your sit bones back is straight. Let's bring our hands together. Let's rub them vigorously to activate our hand chakra. Hands onto your heart center. Close your eyes. Let's take a nice, long, smooth breath together to tune in. Inhale. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Satnam. Shanti, Shanti, peace, peace. May love and light be with you always. Namaste. All right, all done. That was wonderful. I always feel good after any class we do. All right, so thank you again for joining me. My name is Susan, by the way, in case you only got to part 2. And I hope you enjoyed that, so stay tuned. I'll be doing a chair yoga class, the next one I do today. I've already done a nice little Pilates with the bender ball, so thank you again for joining me. And hopefully things will get back to normal at some point. If not, I'll be here, all right? So have a wonderful day, enjoy the sunshine, and get outside. Get some sunshine on your face. It always makes you feel good. Thanks again.